About that disappointment in game one. She said, we have an opportunity to change it. I have an opportunity to change it. You're seeing her taking that responsibility on the defensive end.
A finals record 6 steals for the two-time MVP, Stewart. Here's Phoebish through the lane, met by Collier, dumps it in. Stewart can't flip it home, but a foul. And Breanna Stewart will shoot 2.
Saw Breanna Stewart initiating the offense on that possession. We saw that a little more in game one than we have here in game two. Gets rid of it, gets it back. All right, we'll see Stewie, these 2 free throws.
Big free throws for Breanna Stewart. Also, Rebecca, I want to go back to the big buckets for Benijah Laney Hamilton down the stretch of this game as Stewart hits the first. She is a player we have seen very consistently throughout her career that does not fret at the big moment, that is not afraid to take the big shot. As Stewart misses the second free throw, and as things started to tighten up, Benijah has stayed strong for New York.
You need shot creators when you're playing against a good defensive team like Minnesota.
Here's Williams, 6 to shoot. Williams, tough shot, couldn't finish it. Ionescu the rebound. 6-point New York lead, 2:05 to go in the fourth. Laney Hamilton gives it up. Stewart, 10 to shoot. Jones has the size to the corner. Phoebish, no. Rebound Williams. Williams pushing pace for Minnesota. New York scrambling to get back. Williams cut off by Ionescu. Williams loses it into the backcourt. Phoebish has it. 3-on-1. Phoebish a 3. You bet! A bold choice from the German rookie. Heidemann, Collier, and McBride. Here is Heidemann. She gets loose. Can't hit the 3. Got a great look. Collier able to save it, but Stewart grabs. Stewart then loses it. Heidemann has it. Williams a clean look. Won't go. Carlton the rebound. No, it'll be Jones for New York, and she is fouled. But not before New York takes a timeout.
Sabrina Ionescu on this box out before Jonquil Jones can corral the board. How badly do these players want it? Look at this hustle, both ends. Breanna Stewart goes down. Heidemann gets it, the shot, good look for Courtney Williams. Watch this box out by Sabrina. Carlton still able to tap it. I mean, I love it when the littles get in and sacrifice their body, and that's what Sabrina does right there.
Has to get it in bounds, gets it off to Stewart. Here's Ionescu. Minnesota pressuring. Back to Stewart. New York wasting clock. Ionescu looking to turn the corner. Stood up by Collier. Finds Stewart. In and out. The putback is good. .21 for Breanna Stewart to go with 8 boards, 5 assists, and a finals record 7 steals.
She said, we have an opportunity to change it. I have an opportunity to change it. And you've seen her doing that on both ends of the floor here in the fourth quarter.
A 9-0 New York run after it looked like it was all falling again. Heidemann, no. Collier met by a ton of bodies, and she's out of bounds. And then Collier is going to get called for a tee, perhaps. The officials are going to discuss whether or not Collier threw the ball at Roy Gobin. And they will decide, no, she was just tossing it to him. Roy Gobin was about to call for a tee, called over Randy Richardson and said, did she throw that at me? And he said, no, she threw it to you. And a timeout taken by Sandy Brondello as Sabrina Ionescu was trapped in the corner. An 18-point first-half lead and a 15-point lead with 5 minutes to go in game one. It was all melting away. Minnesota had cut it to 2, had the basketball late in this fourth, but it's been all New York in the last 4 minutes and 50 seconds. This time, rising to the challenge.
And what have we seen from the New York Liberty throughout the course of the regular season and here in these playoffs? And we've brought it up many times, just not yet on this telecast. Their experience from a year ago, losing in the finals, and how they kind of crumbled in that Game 4, and how that has helped them grow and learn here in 2024.
New York with just its reset remaining now. Minnesota, 1 timeout, 1 reset. Breanna Stewart, her 9th career 20-point game in the finals, 2nd most all-time. Only Maya Moore with more. Breanna Stewart also is #1 all-time in finals point-per-game average. Heard Elle mention it on the pregame, but only once this year has New York lost back-to-back games. That was all the way back in May.
New York unable to advance because they took the timeout after inbounding in the dribble.
Ionescu lobs it into Stewart across the timeline. Stewart trapped off to Ionescu, who is fouled by Williams. Free throws here for Sabrina Ionescu. Minnesota gets ready to empty its bench. Ionescu misses the free throw. Still has not scored in the second half, but also has attempted just 1 shot after she attempted 26 in Game 1, which was the 2nd most ever in a finals game. Only Cappy Pondexter's 28 back in 2007 more. Good decision-making from Ionescu in the second half. Outstanding defense. And New York able to meet the pressure this time and rise above it. Minnesota has emptied its bench. Jonquel Jones off the steal. Jones lays it in for the exclamation point. The 2024 WNBA Finals are even at a game apiece. New York takes Game 2, 80-66 the final. After Minnesota closed it to 66-64 with 5:36 to go, the Liberty answer and close out this game on a 14-2 run to even up the finals at a game apiece. Breanna Stewart, a historic line tonight. 21 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and a finals record 7 steals.